Tyson Kidd's design, but not exactly like Tyson Kidd's design. As you can see how that works again. And another thing, if you want to base your designs off of somebody else's design that you've seen, don't try to make it look exactly like it. Make it your own. Do something original with your design. Do not try to make your design like somebody else's, because then you're not going to be original. Then somebody's going to already done that paint tool design, and nobody is going to want to see that paint tool design because it's not yours. Be 100% original. Now, as you can see, it doesn't look special. It doesn't look like anything right now. But when you add color to it and everything, it's going to look great. Now, like I said, all the paint tool designs are completely random. So don't ask me, oh Insanity, how did you do this? Because I can't do it. Everything is completely by accident. Now, to fix some edges, like I said, zoom in. The zoom in is the best, one of the best features for a paint tool. You zoom in because it helps you fix the little things that you want to look good. And zooming in will help you delete small portions of a picture that you don't want there. Like, for instance, I don't want this little piece, this little black piece sticking out right here. I don't want that there. So I zoomed in to delete it, so it won't be there. And I keep using the mirror. The mirror tool to put everything on the other side, because I want everything to be on the same side. I want everything to look the same on each side. Sorry. And I keep using the mirror thing for that. Just for that, because I'm lazy. Because I know if I try to do it again on the opposite side, it's not going to come out looking good. Now, that mirror tool don't work for every. The mirror tool doesn't work for every design that you want to do. It does not work for it. If your design don't look the same on both sides, then you can't use the mirror tool, because it's not going to work. The mirror tool is for only making things look the same on each side. Yeah, as you can see, I'm zooming in right now to make these little details on the zigzag. Now, I know you're asking yourself, why am I zigzagging it again if I already zigzagged it? But you will see why I'm doing so. Now, as you can see, that part right there is fucked up a little bit. So what I'll do is I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it so I can make it look better. Now, as you can see, now it looks better. Now, again, we use the mirror tool, so I won't have to do it over again. And especially if you're making straight lines, make sure you connect that line on the bottom. Connect the line on the bottom, because I know it's a square and you don't really see it, but you want to connect that line on the bottom like I just did right here. You want to connect that. Reason why you want to connect it is just because, the borders of the picture, the boxes up here the borders are pretty much where the picture stops. Now, if you don't connect that line, you're just going to have, you know, a run-on whatchamacallit, something that runs on, something that you don't want. Now, with little spots right here, like what I like to do is I like to almost fill up the entire things with random things. Random things, like I told you, random. I don't have any idea what I'm going to do right now. I'm just doing things at random. That's how it goes. Most of the time your designs are going to come at random. It's going to be by a complete accident. As you can see, I made a similar Nike check. Not really a Nike check, but it's whatever. And then every time I do something, I mirror it. I mirror the image. I'm looking at the time right now, and it's already 36 minutes, so that means this is 3 videos. So make sure you go and watch the other videos that follows afterwards. Randomness, complete random. It doesn't really matter. Now, as you can see on your screen how well the paint tool is coming out. I know a lot of y'all probably seeing right now that this is actually hot. Like the paint tool design is hot. And the reason why it's hot is because I'm adding all of these little details to it. Now, when you add color, everything is going to be much better. Have faith in what you can do. Now we're going to paint the middle bar black. And we're going to use red. This is not going to be a tack tool, so I can use the bottom color. We're going to use red. I know it probably looked pink on your screen because it actually does look pink on my computer, but it looks red on my television. I don't know what the deal with that is, but who cares? Now, like I said, every time you do something, you use the mirror tool, so you won't have to do it twice. Now, the reason why I zigzagged it again is to add an outline, a border to that. That's if you want to add an outline or a border to it. If you don't, then you don't have to do so. And we mirror it again. Now, as you can see, it looks fairly good. Now we're going to use red again for the little bullshit that I put around the design. Little bullshit. And little squares like that, if you want to, fill them in. If you want to. I'm just only telling you this if you want to do it. I like to fill everything in to make sure nothing is, you know, nothing is weird. Nothing is left out. Now we're going to do, I don't know what color to use for that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put another circle inside of this, so it can be bordered itself. As you can see, what I'm doing to outline certain things, I use certain tools to outline the certain things. Now we're going to paint that black, and then we're going to mirror the image. Then we're going to paint the inside red to fit with the picture. Now, as you can see, we have a pretty good paint tool that you can put on a pair of tights or a pair of pants or a shirt as somebody's design. And with the black, with this black line in the middle, you can add someone's name to it. For instance, we're going to add somebody's name to it. Now you can either use